Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures. This is Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. Let us see today's session, what we are going to discuss. As we have discussed in the previous session, that is stack ADT, in that we have two different ways of implementing stacks, that is stack using arrays. The theoretical part we have discussed and we have performed so many operations on stack, right, like a push, pop, peek, and then we have performed display operations also. Now I want to try to implement that program in online C compiler. Let us look into that and let us see what are the different operations we are going to implement in today's lab part. That is, we are going to perform the push operation, pop, then we have peek and display operations. These are the four operations where we are going to implement. Let us look into the program where we are going to perform in online C compiler, right. You can save this program with the name stack using arrays. 1 minute, I will increase this. Yes, you can save the program with the name stack using arrays. Save it. Now start doing the program here. I am giving in comments here, C program to implement stack using arrays, right. And what are all required here, right? We need to have a header file, then we are going to define the size of array. Define the size. I want to check for all the cases, overflow, underflow, that's why I am giving the size as 5. Next, we need to declare the stack. I am giving the name as S of, not writing stack completely, I am writing S of size, right. And what is required? We require top equal to -1. This is the variable which we are going to take as a data part of stack ADT. Then some more variables are required for looping purposes, I, and for n may be required for some iterations. Let us have this. These are the variables which we require. Now, what are the different functions we are going to use here? One is push operation, then pop, then we have peek operation, then display, right. These are the different operations where you are going to perform, and this one we are going to do it based on the menu driven program, so that we are going to represent it as a menu driven, taking a choice variable as we have seen in the linker list also, right, single linker list. Same thing we are going to do it here. Printf, you can refer that video for some more clarity. I am not giving each and every step here. Create, no need of creating, directly push. Sorry. Yes, here this is a menu driven program. This is a menu driven program where we are going to start the main function taking a choice variable, and we are writing different operations in the printf statement. First one is push operation, second one is pop, and third one is we have peek operation, and the fourth one which we have is display. These are the different operations where you are going to perform in this stack. Now start your do loop for taking your choices. Printf, enter your choice. then read it by using scanf, %d, comma, address of ch. Right. Now write the switch case for listing all the operations, switch off, then use case 1 as push, then if it is completed, that operation is completed, break it, case 2 pop operation, then break, case 3 peak, then break, then case 4 is for display. Then break it. Now I have written all the operations which we are going to perform here. Now close the switch case and close your while also. While ch, the choice variable should be less than or equal to, we are going to perform 4 operations, less than or equal to 4, and close the main function. Okay, these are all required. Now we will write the sub functions. What is the first sub function we have? Void push. Push is nothing but we are going to insert. When I am pushing the element into the stack, we need to first check the condition. If top is greater than or equal to size minus 1, size I have given it in caps, right? That's why it is a case sensitive language, C is, that's why you need to give it in caps only, right? Then use printf for printing the condition, that is stack overflow. Okay, this is how where you are going to write your if case. Else, if it is not the case, now we need to read the element. Enter the data value which you want to enter. I am taking here by using scanf, I am going to read it, taking it with the variable name address of x. Okay, but you have to declare this one, right? And top should be incremented, and into stack of top we are going to insert it. Stack of top equal to x, right? This is how where we are going to write it. And the x variable we have not declared, we need to declare it here. Globally I am declaring. Okay. Next, what is the next function which we have? The next function where we have is pop. When I am trying to pop the elements, first we need to check for is there any elements in the stack or not. That is top equal to -1. Now try to print stack underflow. Okay, else if this is not the case, now I need to remove the element from the stack. That's why I am placing x equal to stack of top. I am removing and placing it in some variable called x. Now top should be decremented. Okay. If you want to print the element which you have deleted, that one also you can display. That one you can try. Okay. If I am going to display the x value, then after the else part you can able to print it. This is your pop operation. Void peak. Peak means it is going to display the top element from the list. This we have a simple statement to print this %d, comma s of top. Where top is pointing, that will be the top element, right? Next we have the last function is display. In display, if initially if I want to display without any elements, if I call the function called display function, in that case it is going to print a message called stack empty. We will see all these cases whether they are working or not. Okay. Else, if not the case, now we are going to try to print them. Right. I want to print with a statement, these are all the stack elements. Because of that I am giving printf stack elements all. Okay. And here now come to this part, else part. Now I want to print it from top to the 0th location. That's why I need to initialize I equal to top, I greater than or equal to 0, and I minus minus. I should be decremented so that we can print the elements. Printf, I am giving some tab space while printing, comma s of I. Right, these are all the functions were written. Okay. Now try to execute this program. We have already saved. Once again try to save it. Now it is saved. Now run your program. You need to select the language, that is C. Line number, stack elements or yes, here may have missed a semicolon, right? Else. Okay, let us place this within the else part itself. It is saying that else is missing after the if. Okay, now run it. Run the program with all the cases. First, we don't have any elements still, right? That's why, suppose if I am going to give the case as 4, observe it is showing that stack is empty. Right? You have not inserted anything into the stack. It has to display stack is empty. Now I want to insert the element into my stack. That's why I am using the case 1. Enter the data value. The example which we have seen, based on that we will see. Yes, 1, choice 1, it is entered, pushed onto the stack. Again I am giving choice 1, 20. Choice 1, 30, choice 1, 40, choice 1, 50, right? Now I have inserted all the elements. I have taken the size as 5, all the elements I have inserted. Try to display all the elements. Yes, it is displaying all the elements 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Now I want to insert one more element into the stack. That is, suppose I am taking the choice again as 1. Observe, it is showing it as stack overflow. Now go for removing the elements from the stack. Suppose I want to use the case as 2. Right? The statement is done, right? But we have not displayed anything. That's why it is not showing anything. If I am trying to display it, then you can able to see the top element which is present is 50, that is going to be deleted. Okay. Now I am giving choice as 2. Again choice as 2. Now try to display it. 2 elements I have deleted, that is 40 and 30. It has to display 20 and 10. Right. Now I am going to delete one more element, or let us see what is the peak element now. Now the peak element is 20. We have only 20 and 10. Because of that, the peak element is 20. That has to be displayed. Use the choice as 3. Okay. 20 is displayed. Now enter your choice. I want to display, yes, we have only leftover is the display operation, that is already displaying. Suppose I am going to remove all the elements, that means I want to remove the remaining leftover 2 elements also. Enter choice 2. Yes, now try to display. We have left with 10 and again give choice 2. 10 is also deleted, right? Now try to display. What is the statement it has to give? Stack is empty. If I am going to give once again choice 2. Yes, now you can see here. If I am going to delete all the elements, done, all up to 10. If I am trying to delete one more element from the stack, then it is going to show you the stack underflow condition. Okay, like this way you can try to implement this program and give choice as sum 6, then it will be exiting from your program. Okay, now let us see the what is the overview we have. Yes, in the summary we have discussed about the implementation of stack using arrays, and we have performed the operations of, in the summary we have discussed the implementation of stack, where we have performed all the operations of stack. One is push operation, another one is pop operation, peek and display. These are the operations where we have implemented. Yes, if you have any doubts, please comment in the session. Thank you.